Hi everyone, Jacqueline here. So today we're going to prune my barberries. And you can see here I'm at Home Depot and they have some in. And this is Royal Cloud. I have Royal Carousel in my yard. Now these are good for zones 3 to 8. And these ones here are most likely a zone 4, but that's okay. In a cold climate we can push a zone. So they have some really nice ones here, good size. They're sitting at $39.98. Now these plants are loved by rabbits and deer, voles, gophers and everything. I haven't had any problem with them chewing on my plants, but they do have a fondness for them and they don't mind the spiky growth that you see in these plants. Now this one isn't too bad. If you look really closely, and they're camouflaged very well, that we have some good old-fashioned spiky needles. And that's what they're good for. That's how they defend themselves from predators. However, it doesn't bother rabbits or deer. They will still eat them. But like I said, I haven't had that issue, and we have some beautiful ones here. We have Royal Cloak back here. And you can see the coloring there. This is Royal Cloak as well. Seems to be a lot of them in here. I'm just looking to see what else, because they just got the plants in and they're all crowded in here. But these are known for their colorful foliage, especially if you're looking for the purples, wines, and reds in the landscape. And they're going to change color in the fall. They're going to get more oranges and reds as well. So they're a very beautiful shrub. You just got to be careful working with them. This is Ruby Carousel. I bought these last year at Home Depot. They are a zone 3 Berberis or Barberry. And they are the red coloring with a bit of green. And this is 1 year in the ground for this plant. And what we're going to do today is we need to prune these back. And there's multiple ways that you can prune these plants. So the first way is to just shape it and take off any dead branches to make the plant look good. The other thing you can do is prune it up to get it a little bit more off the ground and then shape it into more of a ball form. For this one, you can see the leaders right here. The leader right here is extremely tall compared to the rest of the plant. So we're going to cut it back so that they're all around the same height. And you want to make sure you're wearing gloves with these because these have a lot of thorns on them. So let's get at this and get it all pruned up. I have 5 of them to do, and then I want to give them a good soaking after. And I won't show you in the video that I'm watering them because that's no big deal. As for fertilizing and that, I don't fertilize my shrubs at all. I figure whatever they get out of the ground, good enough. But if you're seeing ace or chlorosis on your plants or anything, then you're going to want to probably give it some iron treatment to the leaves and to the foliage and around the base of the plant to help it weather the pH in the soil. So I'm just going to put my gloves on so that we're ready to go here and come in and give this a cut. And because we're taking it down about halfway and we've got some canes going the other direction, we're going to come in and clean it out. Now the big thing is you don't want the crossing of the canes. Like any other shrub that you prune, you want to make sure that the stems are going outward. So anything going inward we're going to take off and make sure, like that one, that it's clean on the inside for air movement. And really that's all there is to do for this, and it's really hard to see on camera because it blends in with the ground. But you can see there how I pruned it up and shaped it. Let's do another one. This one here has a way more foliage on it. It's protected on all sides by the fence, and they do like sun. So that's not a problem here. So we're just going to clean it up. We're going to take this down here to give it a little more of a ball shape. And make sure that any branches on the inside, and we've got some leaves in here, are not shooting inward. And then take off any dead growth on it. The best time to prune these plants is spring or fall. Because I live in a cold climate, I prune in the spring after I see some growth on the plants, and then do all the plants in my garden or shrubs in my garden at that time, because then I know what has survived the winter and what's going to come back, and where I need to prune and where I need to remove any sort of dead growth. Because if you do it in the fall, you may be pruning this twice. You may be cleaning it up in the fall and then come back in the spring and removing any sort of dead branches. You see that one's shooting out kind of weird, so we're just going to take that off. And this one too, because it's shooting kind of both ways. This one as well, right here. Take that off too. And this one here is shooting right across. Much better, and then take off any damaged canes. Here's another one. It's got really tall leaders on the plant, and you can see there's some damage right here on the stem, so we're just going to take that off. That definitely could be from weather, it could be from voles, I mean it could even be from the rabbit getting in there. Take that off, get the inside branches out. Because we want the plant to be healthy. And see, that one's crossing right there, so we're removing that. Same with this one, we got a cross there. And that's much better. I'm going to take this one out too, so I can see here, get rid of the leaves. Much better. And let's do the final one. And all the branches on the ground that you're seeing are the Siberian larch. And I just cleaned up yesterday, but we've had some wind, and they tend to drop branches in the wind. So if you've ever grown these plants, you'll know what I mean. And because I have them all on the boulevard, we can get quite a bit of branches coming down. But they're so fine and easy to clean up. And they have just the tiniest little acorns on them. And take that one too. All right, and that's it. That is how you clean up or a barberry. And this is the ruby carousel. It should be beautiful this year. And once again, first year they're not going to do a lot. They're going to put down roots. Second year they're going to grow a bit, and third year they're going to take off and get quite large. These can get 2 to 4 feet high. Some of them even get higher. There's some that even get as high as 8 and 9 feet, but these are not that kind. So 4 feet in here would be perfect, and give me some red color with the yellow potentillas and make a nice display for fall. So thanks everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video. Yeah, just a minute.
should get you through the checkpoint. That guy, let me see. The other one, yeah, that guy.